Believe it or not, I actually visited Lindsey Wilson when I was in middle school. No, my mom wasn't the overzealous type that wanted her kid to get a head start on searching for colleges. She just wanted me to tag along as my sister and her best friend toured Lindsey. While my sister didn't end up at Lindsey, her best friend Chris Schumann did. Chris Schumann became a Bagley Scholar and ended up winning the President's Award her senior year. After seeing her success here, I decided to look at Lindsey Wilson for a second time. I had looked at other schools and was pretty set on going to Lyon College in Batesville, Arkansas. It seemed like a good school and a good fit for me at the time. I knew that I wanted to sing in a choir or play volleyball during my time at college. So my parents and I drove 9 hours to Batesville to take a tour. I had made an appointment with the choir director and the volleyball coach. When we got there, the choir director didn't even care to show up to my appointment. The volleyball coach wasn't even interested in what I wanted to do in college or after college. That's when I figured out that Lyon College was not the school for me. My junior year of high school, I came back to Lindsey to take a tour for myself. I was able to hear the Lindsey Wilson College singers perform. From that moment on, I knew I just had to be in the group. Dr. Chafin actually met with me that day and offered me a spot right away. It was a little too early for me to join, just being a junior, but I knew that this was going to be the right place. I am now the president of the Lindsey Wilson Singers, and this group has really meant the world to me. I've made some of the best friends that a person could ever have, and have had some of the greatest experiences just being in that group. Since joining the Lindsey Wilson Singers my freshman year, I've been on 4 tours, which included visiting Arizona, Nevada, Utah, New Mexico, California, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, and this year, Texas. So what is that, 10 states in the space of 4 years. I've seen the Golden Gate Bridge and the Grand Canyon, 2 national landmarks I thought I would never see in my lifetime. This past summer, I even had a chance to sing at Carnegie Hall in New York. How many people can say they've had that opportunity? I want to also talk briefly about a unique experiences that the singers had during our trip to Texas just a few weeks ago. While we were there, we were able to sing at a place called the Open Door Mission. This was a homeless shelter for men recovering from addictions, serving time in jail, and in general, men who had nowhere else to go. I was a little nervous before we arrived, not having a lot of experience with homeless people in general. It didn't take long, however, to realize that those men were in most regards just like me. Selfishly, I thought that our time there was meant to touch the lives of those men. Little did I know that we were there to be touched by their stories and their lives. It was a life-changing experience that I will never forget and am so thankful for. Since joining Singers, I have had the greatest mentor anyone could have, and that is Dr. Chafin. He has been one of the most influential people in my life. He has taught me so much about college and about people and about being the best person that I can be. He has pushed me to work hard and take initiative in many areas in my life. Outside of Singers, Lindsey Wilson has given me one of the greatest opportunities. This past summer, I had the chance to study abroad in London. As a part of this trip, I was able to visit Paris as well. In high school, I studied French all 4 years and became nearly fluent in the language. Going to Paris was an absolute dream for me. Even though I had lost a lot of my language skills, I got to use them again and lead my group around the streets of the city. Without Lindsey Wilson, this dream could have never come true. Lindsey Wilson has been one of the best choices that I have ever made. Being a senior, I will soon have to leave all of my friends and colleagues behind. While this is difficult, I know that the friends I've made here will last me a lifetime, and for that I am eternally grateful. Indeed, I am grateful to God for the countless opportunities and privileges that I've been blessed with here at Lindsey Wilson.
Thank you, Molly and Weston. Thank you.